All right, well, this is my last attempt trying to sound like a normal human being on this platform. As we know, watching ourselves and listening to ourselves through video is just really awkward, especially if you're not used to it. I'm doing it as a way to practice my social interaction, my communication, my confidence. I hear a lot of things in my voice that I just really, cringe at. I use a lot of ums and unsure kind of sounding tones. So this is my way of trying to become a little bit more sure sounding. And I think that the video and the audio really helps with that. On a side note, this has nothing to do with anything, but I was reading the Bhagavad Gita last night before bed. I really like that scripture text book. I really relate to more of a Hindu non-dualism type of approach to spirituality, and it really gives me a sense of peace and calmness before I go to bed. So if you are anxious about the next day, if you don't want to wake up in the morning and go to your job like most of us feel, reading something philosophical, something spiritual, positive, not something nihilistic and absurd, but reading something that's very love forthcoming, just a holistic truth that we can all relate to. Reading that before bed is wonderful. So anyways, the Bhagavad Gita, there's a passage in there that says, the sunlight illuminates the universe from a fixed local point in the same way that the soul illuminates the body from consciousness through our hearts and from our hearts. And that was my last sentence to read before I went to bed. I did not sleep. I still woke up with anxiety, but that did stick with me, and it gives me peace whenever I kind of think about it and whenever I recount it in my memory. So, give it a try. If anything, hopefully what I told you from that little passage gives you some relief and some solace and some peace to get through your day. But if I find more gems like that, I will be sure to share. If you can comment books or texts that you recommend, if you're like me and like more of a philosophical approach or a spiritual approach, I would be happy to read them. So thank you for listening, and I will do another video at some point.